Well, hello and welcome to today's chat between Actify and RGM Tooling. My name is Cherise Dalton, and I'm the Marketing Manager in North America for Actify. And today I have the pleasure of chatting with a longtime Actify customer, Gary Delbeke, who is the Vice President at RGM Tooling. Welcome, Gary.
Hi, Cherise. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you for joining me today. So if you would please, if you could give the audience a little bit of information about RGM. What is it that you guys make or build and for whom? Where are you guys located? How long have you guys been Actify customers? Anything you want to let them know about RGM?
Okay, a couple ones I may not be able to answer there. But RGM Tooling Consultants, we're a manufacturing company that specializes in injection mold tooling, which is primarily for automotive and consumers goods sectors. We build tooling for tier 1 suppliers for the automotive industry and also direct to some OEMs such as like Parker Hannifin. RGM is located in Rochester Hills, Michigan, and we've sent tools even to Asia, or parts to Asia. So we actually do a variety of different parts and tooling for a lot of different customers. One of your questions was about SpinFire. We've gone back to prior to 2012 when I actually partnered up with my partner in the business. So he's been using it actually since I believe 2008. So we've been a long serving customer.
I appreciate it. So let's jump right into it here. Could you speak a little bit about what the technology is like at RGM? Like what systems do you use, CAD systems, for instance, or how you manage your data?
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. We are a smaller company that is very lean. Data is received daily from our customers. So we are constantly doing data management, primarily through SpinFire. And what's great about SpinFire is the flexibility, the really rapid way you're able to read in customers' data, output it to a different type of format if needed. But most of the time, actually, with SpinFire, with all the importers, we're able to read it immediately, contact our customers, and discuss what they need to discuss. So SpinFire is throughout the company. We're 17 employees in total, and it's roughly used by 12 of us actively daily. The other softwares we use here are primarily NX software, and that's mostly for tool design, CAD station. So those are probably our two primary softwares that we use. We use other software for CNC programming and whatnot, but the two main reading and visual ones are NX and primarily SpinFire.
Right. And so you touched on this a little bit already, but maybe you could expand a little bit further. Sure. How does visualization play into your company's objectives? For instance, how has the availability of having a solution like SpinFire enable you guys to collaborate better within the different departments in your organization, or even amongst between your suppliers and customers?
Oh, absolutely. Again, a lot of our customers have their own different softwares. For us, and using SpinFire, it's able to read all those different configurations of softwares. IGES format. I mean, you go back in the day, you have CATIA, you have NX, you have Pro-E. It's just so many different CAD levels that are used out there. And surprisingly, SpinFire, it's a great asset because it's able to read all of the different formats. Where we go with it with SpinFire between our different department heads in communicating between front office and shop, SpinFire is quite easy to manage. We're able to train with the different tutorials that SpinFire has put out, Actify has put out through the years. So training our people to be comprehensive in SpinFire is just so easy in my mind. It's been a great benefit for us. I can take really a very new person or new hire, and within a matter of a couple of days, they're very comfortable running SpinFire. So a visual aid, easily to get dimensions and whatnot. So very happy. Couldn't ask for a better software from my standpoint.
Well, we are glad that you guys are experiencing all of the benefits. And like you said, you guys were, using SpinFire for a while, but you guys standardized on SpinFire Enterprise, I think in 2017. So what experience can you share with the audience that drove you guys to standardize on SpinFire as your enterprise visualization platform?
At the time, we looked at some other softwares, but our belief was Actify came in and showed us the benefits of the platform itself. Also, with our past experience, the ease of using SpinFire, the ease of training people on SpinFire. It's not a complicated software to use, and also a reader. It was just a no-brainer choice. The platform itself, I think, from a cost standpoint, is very, would you say, competitive in cost, and actually reasonable in cost for what it's able to provide us and the shop size. Right now, like I said, we actively use roughly 12 seats. To use some other software would be much more expensive.
So I know that, when one of the challenges that companies have when considering adopting a neutral visualization platform is how to justify that decision. But it sounds like for you guys, the benefits were just clear, and it didn't seem like a very difficult decision for you guys to go ahead with SpinFire Enterprise.
No, for sure. Again, I think really, I mean, from the dollars and cents, you look at other softwares, and for one seat compared to multiple seats, it's very, I believe it's very reasonable as cost, and for what expertise and what benefits it gives us. We can take a customer's data file and perform a DFM right from SpinFire, not even going into NX, into our design software, because it's that good or strong of a platform. So it's been great, no complaints.
So we hear a lot of examples how making the decision has delivered benefits to companies, both expected and unexpected. Now, can you give us examples of both types of benefits that you've seen from SpinFire with RGM, both expected and unexpected?
Yeah. Expected was, as a reader and a tool, our expectations definitely were to be able to read the different CAD files, but also be able to export them in particular CAD formats. What was unexpected is how easy, I would say, it is to review data, firsthand, from a first level to a second level to a third level, comparing files. SpinFire has made it quite easy to read these different levels of data and comprehend what's changed and what has not changed. That's a big thing, because unfortunately everybody's time today is very limited.
Yes.
And you don't always, sometimes because our customers are so busy, they're not able to communicate as clearly as they did years ago. And we're finding those comparable layers with SpinFire just pops it out of us now. So there's no gray anymore. It's much easier. And that's because of SpinFire.
It's great to hear. So I just have one final question for you,
Sure,
Gary.
sure.
What would you tell other companies like yours who don't think adopting a visualization solution like SpinFire is necessary?
I'd have to, honestly, I'd have to disagree with people that don't think there's a benefit. I have apprentices out in our shop that are using SpinFire that are quite capable in measuring the CAD files. It's actually translated into, you know, not lost time. It's actually it's benefited RGM because the younger generation, they are a little more computer savvy, where in the old days we were making more detailed sketches and whatnot, and we're reading it right from the computer off the visual of SpinFire. So it's a no-brainer for us, and I think for any company, you can put that information in their hands, and they're quite capable with minimum training.
Well, thank you so much, Gary, for your insight and your time, and for chatting with me about the benefits and importance of having an enterprise visualization platform like SpinFire. So again, thank you for being a longtime Actify customer, and we hope that our discussion here helps other companies like yours.
No, thank you very much, and again, thank you again for all your support. I reach out to you guys, and you're always there for us. So I really do appreciate it, and always coming out with a newer levels every year. So it's great. Keep up the good work.